What's going on? It's Trending Story. If it's your first time here and you want to find out new facts that will definitely make you smarter and more well informed, make sure to subscribe and active the notifications bell so you don't miss anything.
As a pet owner, one of the worst things imaginable is losing your animal companion. It may be an uncommon scenario, but when it does happen, you're left heartbroken. Luckily, lost pets are often found and returned to their loving homes. Still, not knowing whether you'll ever see your furry friend again is an incredibly stressful situation, regardless of the outcome. While the disease is by no means fatal, it does mean that Zeke looks a little bit different than your average cat. Because Zeke doesn't look like your traditional cat, it seems like it would be nearly impossible for him to find a forever home. The tiny Tuxedo kitten has a disorder commonly referred to as water on the brain, which causes a buildup of cerebral spinal fluid in his brain. Zeke has a blockage which prevents the fluid from draining properly, which results in him having a different appearance. He also has some skeletal disorders and 2 twisted legs. The little buddy was born with water on the brain and twisted legs, but he has a big heart and an incredible will to survive. A woman saved him from across the country after the shelter had given up on him. Zeke the Tuxedo kitten was just 13 weeks old when Lisa Jones of Superheroes Animal Hydrocephalus Society rescued him from euthanasia from a local rescue. They got the little guy on a plane and he was on his way to a new life. He flew from Texas to LaGuardia Airport in New York City and only weighed about 14 ounces at the time. This very brave kitten was born with a medical condition called hydrocephalus, commonly known as water on the brain, and a host of other skeletal disorders, including being a twisty cat. Despite all his disabilities, Zeke has developed a way of getting around that involves walking on his elbow or hopping like Kanga the cat. Zeke is hysterical, behaving as any normal kitten should, and despite all of his disabilities, he has a heck of a lot of abilities, Lisa wrote on Facebook. He romps, rolls, plays, and unsuccessfully tried to climb, but it was a good try, and believes his litter box is actually a sandbox and digs and somersaults all around in the litter. How do you correct a behavior that's just beyond adorable? You don't. You just make sure it's constantly clean. Zeke is such a smart little guy for all his issues. He knows his name, comes when you call, and you can see how frustrated he actually gets with both of his front legs when he can't do something. It's amazing the amount of higher intelligence that he possesses. No matter how challenging life is, Zeke is always a kitten at heart and loves exploring and being silly. He's even trying to climb. He's figured out that he can climb the mesh laundry basket or screen door and has managed to get all 4 feet off the ground, but doesn't have the strength to climb yet. But I know he'll get it eventually as he grows. Zeke is bonded with Superhero, his brother from another mother, who was also born with hydrocephalus. Superhero has taken Zeke under his wing and watches out for him like a little brother. If Zeke is going somewhere he isn't supposed to, Hero herds him back into the room or redirects his attention by gently tapping him with his paw. Now Zeke tells his humans every day how happy he is to have a loving family and a place to call his own. Zeke is all grown up. His eyes look amazing. Zeke knows he's loved. Lisa has another cat named Superhero who also has hydrocephalus like Zeke. The two have become best friends, and now Zeke has someone to look up to. Share this story and help special needs cats find their forever loving homes. We're so happy Zeke has a new home, and we can't wait to see how he progresses. If you'd like to support their rescue efforts, follow Zeke on Facebook. Thanks for watching. Please like and share the video in social networks. We'll be right back to you as fast as we can.